to my bags, bro. Don't be in the club with it tatted on my chest. SABBOYS. See me in the cut with it tatted on my chest.
Alright, what is going on, boys and girls? I'm gonna do a Q&A today. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my post that asked for you guys' questions. We've got quite a few questions on here. And I'm not texting and driving, I'm reading and driving. That's completely illegal. When are you and Danny gonna race? Well, the answer to that is never, because that, even if we had the same mods, there would be no point to race. And we don't have the same mods. He has intakes and I have all the performance mods and tunes, so that'd be a waste of time. And plus I don't race. That's illegal. What made you want to get an M4 after the BRZ? Honestly, really what I wanted was a car with turbos. I needed a turbo at least. I was tired of 125 horsepower. The M4 was a surprise to me too until I got it. Yeah, I was not planning on getting an M4. Yeah, I wanted one, but it was out of reach. What got you into vlogging? I don't know. I always really wanted to do like some nice videos like what Danny does, or a lot of you guys know Crispy or Bam. They do like these really nice cool videos, and I wanted to do that for a long time, but it's very expensive to get into it because you know, you need all the good camera and the lenses and the stabilizers and stuff. That's a lot of money that I didn't have. So I actually ended up buying a camera. I had an A7 II, and I started doing a little bit of edits here and there. And I just thought, you know, I think I do a lot of cool stuff, and it would be cool to document everything. So I had that idea, like, I didn't think of it as vlogging, really. I just had the idea of making like funny videos with my friends. And one day I just said, screw it, you know, I want to make some funny videos. So if you notice, the first like couple videos on my channel are like just funny, you know, mess around videos. They're not serious at all. And that, I had a lot of fun with that, and it turned into this, which I'm actually very happy I started, because if I didn't start making stupid little videos, I wouldn't have started, you know, I guess vlogging. And I'm really happy I did, because I really, really honestly do enjoy this. Like, it's so much fun. When are you getting wheels? When I get money. Why didn't you vlog the process of the 86 like you did the M4? I honestly didn't even think about it. That was not in my mind at all. That was like 4 years ago. I don't even know. That was a long time ago. But I'll tell you what, I don't regret it, but I wish I would have recorded that, because there was so much stuff that went into that car, and I had such good times in that car. It was crazy. That it would have been really, really fun to document all of that, and I should have done it, but that wasn't an idea at the time, unfortunately. What happened with your badass static BRZ? Who got it, and is it still that sick? I sold it probably about a year ago to a guy named Sean. He lives in South Florida still, so it is still down in South Florida. He painted it black, put some different wheels on it, put a wing on it. It looks nice. It looks nice. And it's supercharged, I believe. I think it's supercharged. It might be turbo, but I'm pretty sure it's supercharged. I'll leave his Instagram right on the screen right now if you guys want to check out my old car. A lot of people don't know that. They've seen it at shows in South Florida, and they don't even put two and two together. But yeah, that's my old car, and he did a great job. Why did you get a DCT instead of a 6-speed? There's a very, very, very simple explanation for that. So my last car, the BRZ, was stick. And my dad bought a Jeep, which was a daily, like I drove that basically whenever I couldn't drive my car. And that was also stick. So after a year or 2 years of driving just stick shift cars, it was the most annoying thing ever, because I go to the beach a lot. I go to South Beach pretty much exclusively, and there is so much traffic. I literally could not handle myself. It got to the point where I would have like bad dreams of driving stick and getting stuck in traffic. It was the worst thing ever. So I figured, you know, this car, the DCT is not a bad transmission. It is such a good transmission. I don't know why everybody knocks it just because it's not, you don't shift it with your hand or whatever. This is a great transmission. It's super, super fast. It's really responsive. I mean, it's awesome. And I can get a manual car later on. I'm not in a rush. I don't care. I don't care enough to, be so, I don't even know what the word would be, but like, I'm not like, oh, I need manual this, manual this, manual this. There's certain cars I think that are better in manual, and certain cars I think that are better in a like DCT, PDK type of way. Overall, I just wanted the ease of driving. I wanted to be able to get in the car, I could rip it if I want, shift gears if I want, or I could get in the car and put it in automatic mode and, efficient mode and just not have to think and just go full dumb and drive. What are you doing tomorrow? Hanging out with you, girl, that's today. When are you gonna make a day in the life video? I'm not sure. I mean, do you guys want to see a day in the life? I could make a day in the life. That'd be kind of fun. Are you staying static or going on air? Static right now. I would like to go on air to preserve this car, but at the moment I'm static. How was breakfast? I didn't eat breakfast yet. Oh, how was Weckfest? Or Weekfest? Actually, to be completely honest with you guys, I'm not a fan of the Weekfest guys. Like, you all know what happened. Get a show together. There's an application process. You apply. They accept your car. They see your application. They see your car. Everything that's done to it. They accept it. And then once you get to the show, they make a big announcement that says, we need to bring back real builds and no bags and wheels and stuff. It's like I didn't really like it. You know what I mean? I actually had my old car in a Weekfest 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and they give you like a little paper and you fill out everything you have done to your car and the type of car and whatever, and they had made that same announcement years back. And granted, I wasn't butthurt about it. Like, I had bags and wheels, wide body, no engine stuff, but it wasn't that. It was just that, like, it just wasn't cool. I didn't think it was cool. I'll give you an example of a show that I really like. I like Simply Clean. There's no judging. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's about the, hanging out and seeing people's stuff. It doesn't matter to what extent the car is modified. That just doesn't matter. Yet there's cars that are fully built and, everything down to the freaking studs in the trunk or something are gold or whatever. Or there's cars that have bags and wheels. Or there's cars that, just have wheels. Or, it doesn't matter. It's whatever the builder wants. That's what I support. So enough of that. Are you static God? You thinking about doing anything else performance-wise to your M4? Well, it's full bolt-on now and on E85, and I'm guessing it to be somewhere around 550 on pump and 600-ish on E85. Torque number's a little bit more than that. So for right now, no. The only other thing I could do is like upgrade the turbos and stuff, and if I get a like a drift car, I'm definitely not gonna do that. I want to be able to resell this car and get a decent amount of money for it. I don't want to destroy the value of it. What is the most enjoyable part about vlogging, making videos? This one's super easy. One, it's super fun. I have a great time filming. And two, my favorite part is everybody else. Like, all my friends have fun. I love when they text me, later after the video's posted and say, I loved when I did this or you did this. It was super funny. Like, that's my favorite part. Everybody's joy that, like, they get out of it. It's very positive, and I really, really like that. Plans for the channel? I don't know. I'm just going to keep, making car videos. I want to get, oh, here's this fat bump. Oh. So I want to get that drift car. That will come pretty soon. And I want to do a full build on that. I want to do everything myself. I want to swap the engine myself. I want to, all the suspension stuff. This sounds dumb, but I even want to paint it myself. I don't know how to paint, but I literally want to I want to try everything. I want to build a sick car, but I also want to try everything. Welding, I don't know how to weld. I've never touched anything like engine-wise except for this car. This is the first time I've done it, like intakes, downpipes, all that crap. So I'm really excited about that. Also, you could expect some more skate videos, because that's a big part of my life. If you guys don't watch the skate videos, go watch them. Even though they're skating, they're still funny. It's still me, my friends, it's still good stuff. It's really funny. I guarantee you if you watch it, you'll enjoy it. Other than that, we're just gonna keep going. We're not gonna stop. Full force ahead. How you so cute? Oh, you know. Are you ever gonna wrap the M4? I don't plan to, honestly. I want to keep the paint. I like wrap. I like to wrap cars, but I like paint better, honestly. I mean, there's just nothing like it. Adam likes turtles, apparently.
I like turtles.
Do you sell drugs, or do you know where I can get some? No, I don't, but I know where you can get a and that'll get you right. What are your current and future goals for the M4? I think I've mentioned this before. Power-wise, I'm good on power. It's really fast. I want to bag it, and I want to put wheels on it. And maybe a half cage in the back. And, you know, maybe a few little other miscellaneous things here and there. But not much. Not much. How funny do you think I am? And it's spelled F-U-N-N-E-Y, like how I messed up. What got you into cars / the car scene? Honestly, I cannot remember for the life of me. I was trying to think about that the other day, and I honestly don't know. I really, really, really don't know. Like, I don't even have the slightest hint. It was a while ago. The car scene, though, what got me into the car scene? Well, I just built my car. I knew from the beginning. I built my car the way I built it, because that is exactly how I wanted it. I wanted to drive it. You know what I mean? I wanted to drive it and just feel like a baller. You know what I mean? So I didn't like try to be in the car scene or whatever. It just kind of happened, you know, about building my car. You know, it got recognition, got posted everywhere, got the followers. You know, I would go to car meets with my friends, and that's how it all started. You know, it wasn't like an on-purpose thing. It just kind of happened. Camber gang, shout out Lewis, but I'm not gonna camber this car, unfortunately. What is going on here? Breakfast. Awesome vids, man. Thanks. That's not a question, but thank you. What editing software do you use? And if you got an E36 for a drift car, would you slap a big turbo on it? I use Final Cut Pro. I have no experience with any other editing software, but I use Final Cut Pro and I love it. And if I got an E36, I would absolutely slap a fat turbo on it. Specs on hair, 12 by brown to kind of blonde. Do you miss the BRZ? I do. I definitely miss it. It was so fun. Why did you start with YouTube? I'm from Germany, and I really, really like watching your videos almost every day. Thank you. I explained it a little before. I just like making fun videos. I actually have old videos on my channel which are not public right now, and they're just like of my friends and I at the beach and stuff. It's like dumb little stuff. I just like it. I don't have no idea. I just really like it.
I just really like it.
Who was your biggest mentor growing up? I don't know. I mean, maybe if I think really hard, I can think of somebody, but for the most part, I was pretty independent. Like, I just did what I wanted to do, you know? Let me get $1. I'll trade you $1 for $1. Bro, the carbon parts are OEM. All the inside stuff's OEM. The outside stuff's RW Carbon. Shout out RW Carbon. They have the best stuff ever. Bangers or tilted? Bangers. Did you low-key hate driving the BRZ, or did you love it? Like, pretty much the all-around ride of the car. I'll tell you right now, overall, I love driving that car. Why? Because it was just so cool. Like, the feeling you get driving a car like that is unexplainable. It's like, I don't even know what the right word would be like. It would be like, the feeling you get is like, I can't explain it. It's like baller. Like, you feel like a baller. You feel like a pimp. Like, you feel like you're on top of the world. Like, you just look so cool, and you're just like mobbing so hard, like solo. It's an awesome feeling. Where is that gorgeous white CBR? I sold it. It's out in the streets now. I think I sold it back to the place where I bought it from down here, and I'm pretty sure they resold it, so it's out on the road somewhere. That was a very, very pretty bike though, all white with the black. What is my most favorite things and least favorite things about the BRZ and M4? That would be actually a good video idea, but real quick, most favorite thing about the BRZ, how it looked. Least favorite thing about the BRZ, probably how slow it was. It was really slow. Most favorite thing about the M4, it's so fast. So fun to drive. Least favorite thing about the M4, probably there's been a couple times where I've like plugged in my phone to the aux or connected to Bluetooth and it just won't show up. That only happened twice, I think, and for very short periods of time. I don't know what like dictates that, but that's like something I didn't really like. Want to collab for an Adams Polishes giveaway? I guess. I mean, I don't know what that entails. Shoot me a DM. You know who you are. What is your dream car garage? My dream car, I've said this already. I have a process, if you would. The first step is already completed. It's M4. I have that now. The second step is a GT3. Normal GT3, not GT3 RS. Normal GT3. The third step and the final goal I have in my dream car is a twin-turbo Lamborghini Huracan. I don't know what it is about that. It has something with the look, the sound. I don't even know, but it gives me chills. That car gives me chills. It's insane. Had a little camera issue there. An M3 just beeped at me. As far as dream garage goes, I was actually talking about this the other day. So my some of my family has a house on a pretty big lot, and it's like a house and then they have like a barn. And I was thinking it would be really, really cool to have that barn turned into a garage. So the whole first floor, it's like a big barn too, like the whole first floor, you know, nice flooring on it. If you ever watch Obsessed Garage, you know, like that type of style, like really nice flooring, the toolboxes are perfectly cut out, like, you know, spaces for every single tool, and then, you know, you have a lift in there, like a lift, and then, like, I don't know, you know, like a cleaning bay and stuff. That'd be really, really cool. And then the second level, because it's 2 stories, would be like cut out in the center so you can look down into the garage, and then on the outside would be like a TV, pool table, bar, you know, something like that. That'd be really, really cool. Can I be your friend? Yeah, everybody could be my friend. Mini mushroom or mega mushroom? Mega mushroom for sure. Mini mushrooms freaking suck. Functional stance versus camera gang and why? That is a good question. So you would think that I would say camera gang, right? Because my old car's, you know, camera out, whatever, and I was also part of camera gang. Well, I think it just depends, honestly. You know, if you have, it honestly just depends straight up, because my other car, it was slow, you know, and I literally built it just to, you know, look cool and whatever, you know, I just wanted it to look cool. But that's not to say you can't have both. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to put the power down, but there's a guy named Chris. I'm sure many of you guys have seen him. He's got a red IS 300, and it is gorgeous. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. It has a bunch of camber, it's fender to lip, it's beautiful, and it makes a ton of power too, which is super, super cool. That's like best of both worlds. You can't put it down because of the camber, but it's just, that's baller right there. But would I build like a functional car too? Yeah, I would absolutely do that. That sounds amazing. It's just, you know, whatever I feel like, you know, at the moment. Overall, I like both. I have an appreciation for everything. Motorcycles, functional, stance, you know, trucks, lifted trucks, slam trucks, literally everything. There's not one thing you can tell me that I don't appreciate. How do you like my Insta? Let's see. Zelenkuh, Zelenkuh. It's actually pretty tight. I like it a lot. It's very visually pleasing. I actually like this a lot. Why did you let go of the BRZ and do you miss having it? So I kind of answered that already. I do miss it, but as far as why I let it go, that's really easy. I was tired of the car. I was tired of the stance community, I guess you could say. I just wanted to really change it up. I got tired of driving it. I got tired of looking at it. While it looked cool to everybody else, I saw it every single day. I worked on it all the time, so like, it wasn't anything special to me anymore. Yeah, it was special, all the amount of work I put into it, but I got tired of it, you know, so I needed to fresh it up. So I actually ended up selling that and getting motorcycles for about a year. How does it feel going from 200 horsepower to 600 plus? Well, it doesn't count because I didn't just skip from 200 to 600. I had a 1000cc bike, which is very, very, very fast. What inspired you to move into the automotive scene, and what is it that keeps you motivated? So I already kind of explained that I wasn't inspired to move into the automotive scene. It just kind of happened. But I picked this question because it said, what keeps you motivated? And I think this is pretty important, because what should keep you motivated is yourself. So everything I've done with cars and whatnot is because that's what I wanted. So I would be motivated to get out there, install this, do this, do that, you know, go get it aligned, whatever it was, because I was so excited to drive it. When will you come to Cars and Coffee Palm Beach? I've actually been there a few times already. It's not too far from me. It's like an hour drive pretty much. You can count on me being there within the next couple times. I really enjoy that show. It's really fun. Why do you pick the M4 over the M3 or M5? This is actually a really good question. So before I was like in the market for another car, I was dead set on an M5. That's it. There was no chance of me changing my mind. I wanted an M5 and that's it. And the reason for that was, one, they're affordable, and two, the most important reason, because I think that V8 twin turbo engine is one of the best sounding engines ever. Like the way that the engine mixed with the turbo spool, like it's insane. It's amazing. M3 was never really in my mind. I mean, I thought about it for a little bit, but I couldn't get over like how much the car raked. I just wasn't a fan of it. But I'll tell you what, I really do like those rear quarter panels. That's one thing that I love about that car. The rear quarter panels on the M4's rear quarter panels. Kick flips or heel flips? Kick flips. AMG or Audi's RS lineup? AMG for sure. I'm not a fan of Audi's RS lineup, although I don't know too much about them. Do you even vape, bro? Nah. Now that's pretty much most of the questions. There's a lot of repeated questions. But one question I want to ask myself so I can answer for you guys is one that's asked all the time. I literally answer it 5-6 times a day, and that question is, what is my outro song? So I know a lot of you guys are wondering. That song is made by one of my buddies. His name is John. So if you go on SoundCloud and type in John G, Not What It Seems, that is the song. I'll put a picture right here, a little screenshot. It'll be a screenshot of exactly what it looks like on SoundCloud so everyone can find it. You know, make sure you go like that song, hit him up. I'll put his IG right here too. You know, tell him it's a good song, because he did tell me he's working on some more music, but nothing's come out yet. I know he probably does school and work. He works, I know that, and he's really busy, but go motivate him to make some more music, because he makes good music and I really like it and I want more of it. So make sure you do that. That's all the questions I have for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, watch my skate videos. I'll see you guys next time. Later.
Why they wanna be me? It's not what it seems. Running to the bank, putting wet on my Achilles. We been thumbing blue faces like they Washingtons. On a run from MIA up to Washington.